Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are around the world. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm in Assetto Corsa, and I'm doing a new video series. This is Oulton Park Track Day Challenge. The whole point of this challenge is for me to take a numerous and variety of cars around Oulton Park and see how fast I can go around it in a track day setting and create a leaderboard from it. I'm not the fastest driver in the world, but I have a hell of a good time going around Oulton Park. It is my favourite track, the track I've driven the most in any racing sim, so it's going to be a bunch of fun. Especially considering I play majoritively ACC, so I drive a lot of GT3 cars and not really much of anything else. So this is going to be a bit of fun of me going in a different car. And the car in question is this Volvo 850R from BTCC. This is from the 90s. So this is the Legends Pack BTCC pack that I'll link in the description below if you want to check it out. It's got a bunch of cars in it. Now, there are some consistent factors with this track day challenge, and the consistent factor is going to be me, the driver, as I'm not the fastest driver in the world, but I'm going to do my damn best. The track is also going to be consistently Oulton Park. The weather is going to be basically sunny and clear. 12 noon we've set it. All the track temperature and the weather is all going to stay consistently the same, and the number of AI cars are also going to be around. Now, every time I fire up a session of this, the car's randomized because I have a bunch of mods in, and we're going to see some of them driving around just like we will be. The inconsistent factors is the car class, the car horsepower, the top speed, and therefore the lap times can't really be compared, but I want to create a leaderboard of just to see in comparison, just to, be a bit curious. How fast can I go around this track in this car? So we're going to be checking out a bunch of cars, GT3, LMP, open wheel, literally everything from all shapes and sizes. So without further ado, let's get started and let's get going around the track. Right, let's get going, shall we? GT3, it's usually third gear around here, so we'll see. So we're just going to do a few laps and see how fast we can get. Now, I have a challenge for you all. There is a car combination with a car driver name. And I want you to see if you can spot it by looking at the delta at any point in time in this video, because we might pass the car as we're going around, so we're going to see. Now, as I'm going around, you might be asking, what variant of Oulton Park is this? So we are on the international circuit. It has that, has the Hislops chicane down there. The one that you'd usually find in ACC. In fact, this has been, oh, that's way too wide. Has been converted from ACC, but you might notice the marker boards are a little bit different. So it is potentially putting me off a little bit. As is the gearing, because I'm used to GT3. Someone's gone wide into the grass. And here is an MR2. And I am not silly enough to overtake there. Absolutely not. But the chances are we are going to overtake it here. One of the very, very little overtaking opportunities you'll get on Oulton Park. And I keep going to first down there because I'm so used to it in GT3 it's damaging the car. I did that last lap, didn't I? Did that on our little out lap. In so many of these corners, I can go in second gear. And usually in GT3 car, because obviously it's faster, we have to slow down a bit more. I usually first gear. As usual, making a mistake despite me having hours and hours and hours on this track. Now I had a bit of practice probably yesterday, but not in the 850R, I went in the 850 Estate. A bit an earlier version of, but basically the same car, but this is just the Estate version. So there's a couple of Volvos in the pack, if you are interested to see that all in action. So again, we're kind of chilling, we're not trying to push too far, I'm not going for anything groundbreaking. And you might think, well, isn't this basically a reverse of a Star and originally class car from Top Gear? Yeah, it's kind of inspired from that era of Top Gear, yeah. I haven't watched Top Gear in a while, so I don't even know if they still have it. But yeah, so as a reminder, just be on a watch out between a car and a driver name combination that might be a bit familiar to you. I've even screenshotted it, and I'll even let you know in the next installation of this video series. So it's going to be relatively short. It's just, you know, going around for a few laps, seeing what kind of lap times we can get without trying to damage the car yet again, because I was way too fast going down a gear there. But yeah, just, you know, not trying to push, trying to just have a nice drive, because it is a track day. That's the whole point of this. It's me having a bit of fun around Oulton Park. This definitely is a first gear usually, but look at that. And you know what? I am having a bunch of fun. I usually deal with ACC. I drive a lot of GT3. I think I mentioned that before, didn't I? And to be honest, driving some more of these cars just puts a smile on my face, man. It's just so nice to have a different... It's a breath of fresh air, because I'm always on GT3. It really is. It's really nice to... Yeah, usually I'd go down to first gear there in a GT3 car. Not today. Absolutely not. Now, the funny thing is I think we've gone out of pits at a particular time where we're not really catching up to anybody. And I don't think we're even going to see the car combination with the driver name that we're going to see. But we might have done. I don't know. I'm off in the grass. Ooh. Going off in the grass in Oulton Park's not very recommended, especially in Oulton Park. A corner grass will usually result in death. However, straights aren't too bad, like you saw. I went way too deep there. Way too deep. Oh. Stabilize. But yeah, this is a really fun car just to kind of be in. And I have spent in the past just hours and hours and hours just driving in Assetto Corsa, especially the Is it the Shikoku Revival Project? I hope I pronounced that right, I probably haven't. What am I doing? Second gear through there. Right, we're gearing on somebody because someone did make a mistake. If you saw, went off in the grass a little bit. But again, mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Right, this is a good place to overtake as long as we can get there before the braking marker. Oh, almost went in front of us there. Almost went in front of us there. Good job I lifted. Oh. Yeah, there we go. But surely by the end of this video you kind of get the gist of what this video is all about. Having a bit of fun, going around a track, on a car I don't usually go into, and simply having a bit of fun and setting a time on a leaderboard. And of course, me failing at gears as absolutely usual. Too wide. A little bit too much speed around there. Good opportunity to overtake on this straight as well. If you can, if you have the speed and you're near your opponent, you can. So I've been watching a bit of streams, some YouTubes about LFM. See, I knew it was a thing for a while, but it was more to do with the fact that it's Oulton Park at the moment, the time of this recording. And I look at some people's mistakes, not the people that were making the videos, but people that were featured in the videos, thinking, yeah, that's not an overtaking spot. That corner that we just passed, not this hairpin, the past one, I've forgotten what corner it's called. Classic me. Someone tried to overtake there and ruined that particular guy's race. Because if you touch the grass or even squeeze there, it's not good. Because the optimal thing, what you're meant to do on that corner, is actually coast, which you might have realised I've been doing in 5th gear in this car. So you coast round, but as you coast round you tend to go a little bit wider towards the grass, and if you hit that grass, from personal experience I know, you'll end up into the tyre wall, because even if you try and brake as early on, it takes a long time for you to slow down on that corner, because it's a fast left sweeping turn that doesn't require any braking. So you're in 5th gear territory there. Don't slow down. You're in the tyre wall. So there is that. Now what we're going to do, I think, is come in. Oh, can we do this in 6th gear? We can. After this. What I'm going to say about this is, if you have any car suggestions, mod suggestions, that you'd like me to try a car, whether it's a car that you've personally driven in AC, or if you don't have AC and you've got a favourite car and you like, I'd like you to drive this around Oulton Park. Even if it's something you think, oh, that's a bit silly to take around Oulton Park, I'll do it. Trust me, I'll do it. Leave those in the comment section below, because I'm interested. I have a bunch of mods to use. However, I'm always up for suggestions. Always up for suggestions. So it's this Volvo this week in this video. What's going to be the next video? We'll see. I was planning to go into a McLaren 720S because that's what I've driven the most around Oulton Park. But I thought, do you know what? I'm in Assetto Corsa. Anything goes. So let's bring in the Volvo. And be careful. That pit entry is sometimes a bit lethal. Let's have a look at the timing screen, shall we? 1:47 was a 1:47.278, as we can see here. That is the first time, the benchmark that's going to be set on the Oulton Park Track Day Challenge. And that is going to conclude today's video. I do hope you've enjoyed this. It's something a bit different that I not normally do. If you have enjoyed it and like to see more like this one, make sure you're subscribed here. You can go and join me as well over on Twitch. I stream 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays. But until the next stream or video, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.